This is the reason why you are still unprofitable. I have figured it all out. Let me show you an example in this video. I'm on Crash 500 index. For those wondering what kind of pair is this, it's an index provided by only one broker, Deriv. Oh, and this is not a promotion, just a fact. So I'll switch to 2-hour time frame. There we go. I see something. And to see it even more clearly, I'll go to 1-hour time frame. Now here we are. Here we are. I connect my higher high like that. That is my higher high. Then I also connect my lower low like that. Next, I'll draw a shadow zone. I'll draw a shadow zone in my area of interest. This is my point of interest where I'm placing the shadow zone. Then I'll also show you my another point of interest. It is right here, another shadow down there. So you make sure you do this. You have a higher high, higher low. Then you have the shadow zones marked as I've done. So what next? We have the left shoulder, the head. We have no right shoulder. The same thing down there. We have what? The left shoulder. We have the head. There is no right shoulder. So what we are going to trade is the right shoulder. As simple as this. You are unprofitable because you are not following this channel. You are unprofitable because you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Because such videos I always drop in my YouTube channel day in, day out. So my anticipation is that price will go back into that area to form a right shoulder and drop. The next anticipation is that price will drop into my area of interest, then it will form another right shoulder. So here I have two trades in one setup. You can imagine that we have the head and the left shoulder. I'm anticipating for the right shoulder. And also down there, we have the same thing. We have the right shoulder, the head, then I'm anticipating for the right shoulder. We have the left, the head, then I'm anticipating for what? For the right shoulder. That's how you do it. Then what I'll do, it is simple. I will simply place my limits at my area of interest or my point of interest, where I'm anticipating that when price goes back up, it will activate the limits which I'm placing right now. It will activate the limits to form what? To trigger the formation of a right shoulder. That's how you do it. You only identify higher high, higher low. You mark the point of interest where you want your right shoulder to be formed, because on the left we have a left shoulder, and in between there is a head, which means to be a complete head and shoulder pattern, there must be a right shoulder. So we have a right shoulder on the upper side, as you can see. I've placed there three limits. I want when price goes up, it does its thing and we are in profits. I'll do the same there down. In my area of interest, I place my buy limits. You see how simple it is. So here we have two trades in one setup. Either way, it's like a double chance for the gambling guys. You know the double chance. So here it's nothing to do with the double chance. This is a strategy. It is called the head and shoulder strategy. But here now, I found two in one setup. Two shoulders, two right shoulders, two left shoulders, two heads. That's why you can see what I've done here. As simple as this. You just place your limits. You identify high, high, higher, low. You draw your shadow zone using a rectangle as I've done. That zone, it is where the next anticipation for the right shoulder is coming. But then for the buys, let me show you something here. For the buys, so in this case, if we only had the lower side alone, the left shoulder on the lower side, the head on the lower side, then anticipating for the right shoulder also on the lower side, we will do this. The place where I'm placing right now my TP, that is a TP zone. For what? For the buys, for the buy limit. You see, I've placed your buy limits there, and on the left we have the left leg. This is the left leg. It is short. That is the distance of the left leg, and the distance of the left leg, I mean, it is where you place your TP. This is the distance of the left leg based on our downward head and shoulder pattern, but based on the upward head and shoulder pattern where we are placing our TPs, that is the right place they should be. So I'm going to move the TPs for the buys here. I'm going to move the TPs for the buys so that when price starts by triggering the sell limits and it drops down, it will automatically trigger the buy limits, and when it comes up, it will reach in the area which I'm placing right now my TP for the buy limit. But when it does vice versa, when it goes first for the buys, it means it will go all the way also to trigger the sell limit. So this is two trades in one setup. You make sure you identify a higher high, a higher low. You mark the zone. As you can see, price just spiked. You know, it is in crash, so it is spiked down. A downfall right there. It has activated all the limits we had placed. The three limits have been activated, and now after some times, see what happened. it went up, it hit the TPs. You remember the TPs we had placed somewhere there, the TPs for the buy. You see, after some waiting, the results are here. Price went down, it activated the limits, then boom, it hit the TP, and even as we are talking, it has activated to sell limit. So I will wait. The buys were here, you remember that, then price came up, then the TPs were here, they have been hit. Let me show you, let me show you, the TPs were right there. That's where I had placed the TPs, but now they have already been closed automatically since I had placed the TP. So this is the closed trade for the buys. They were 3 trades and here they are. So we are going to wait for the sell limits. The 2 have already been activated, of course. 1 entry has been left, and you can see after some times also, boom, it spikes down and we are in profits. 2 trades in 1 setup. This is a good. You see, the buys were there. It came up, it hit the TPs which were here, the length of the first leg for the left shoulder. Then it activated the sell limit, and now it is heading into the sell TPs. So here we took 2 trades in 1 setup, and it is always as simple as this. You don't have to complicate. So the reason you are unprofitable is because you are not following me on my channels. Such setups, I throw them in my Telegram channel. It's completely free. The link is in the bio. For the YouTube channel, it's also completely free. The link is in the bio. Just go to my bio, click the link, join, and then enjoy profits. As simple as this. Ciao.